Welcome to Middle Ground Media, where news is delivered without an agenda. In today's coverage, Segment 1, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau harshly criticized Russian President Vladimir Putin during a visit to Ukraine on the second anniversary of the war, labeling him a coward and a weakling. Trudeau's comments came amid a surprise trip to the war-affected nation, where he accused Putin of executing political opponents, including Alexei Navalny, who recently died under mysterious circumstances in a penal colony. Trudeau's condemnation extended to Putin's suppression of dissent through force, highlighting the Russian leader's insecurity rather than strength. Amidst these strong accusations, Trudeau also discussed Canada's continued support for Ukraine, including a new security agreement with President Volodymyr Zelensky, entailing significant military and economic aid to bolster Ukraine's defense and infrastructure. Segment 2, in Vancouver, hundreds gathered to commemorate the 2-year anniversary of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, emphasizing the ongoing struggle for freedom and independence faced by Ukrainians. The rally, which took place at the Vancouver Art Gallery, aimed to spotlight the plight of thousands of Ukrainian children allegedly kidnapped by Russians. Attendees, including many families directly affected by the conflict, called for international action to ensure the children's safe return. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's visit to Ukraine, alongside global leaders, underscored Canada's steadfast commitment to supporting Ukraine with financial, military, and humanitarian aid, reinforcing the international solidarity against Russian aggression. Segment 3, Canada has proposed the Online Harms Act, a legislative effort to combat online abuse, including hate crimes, with severe penalties up to life imprisonment for inciting genocide. The bill mandates rapid removal of harmful content from social media platforms and establishes a Digital Safety Commission to enforce regulations. Targeting a wide range of online harms, from child sexualization to bullying and hate speech, the Act represents a significant move toward safer online spaces. It awaits further scrutiny and approval by Canada's Parliament, reflecting the Trudeau government's commitment to addressing online safety issues, amidst political debate over the potential impacts on freedom of speech and political discourse. Segment 4, Hungary's parliament has voted to approve Sweden's bid to join NATO, clearing the last major hurdle for Sweden's membership in the alliance. This decision comes after prolonged delays attributed to Hungary's Prime Minister, Viktor Orban, who has been known to leverage Hungary's EU and NATO decision-making power for national benefits. The approval is seen as a strategic defeat for Russian President Vladimir Putin, who faces an expanding NATO alliance despite his invasion of Ukraine. The inclusion of Sweden, alongside Finland's recent admission, strengthens NATO's northern flank against Russian aggression, marking a significant geopolitical shift in response to Russia's militaristic policies in Eastern Europe and beyond. Segment 5, the International Court of Justice, ICJ, the United Nations' highest judicial body, finds itself at the center of global attention as it addresses two significant cases related to Israel and the Palestinians amid ongoing hostilities. This unusual situation has turned the court into a focal point for political disputes and legal arguments over Israel's actions in Gaza. With the court's hearings on the legality of Israel's occupation of Palestinian territories and allegations of genocide, the ICJ plays a crucial role in shaping global opinion on these contentious issues. The involvement of dozens of countries in the proceedings underscores the global concern over the conflict, with the court's decisions anticipated to have far-reaching implications for international law and diplomatic relations. Segment 6, Japan's smart lander for investigating Moon, SLIM mission has made an unexpected comeback, re-establishing communication with Earth after surviving the harsh lunar night. Initially believed to be out of power due to its solar panels being incorrectly positioned, SLIM's panels managed to regain electricity, allowing the probe to continue its mission. This survival and recovery highlight the resilience of the spacecraft and mark a significant achievement for Japan's space exploration efforts. SLIM's continued operation on the lunar surface, after a historic pinpoint landing, positions Japan as a competitive player in the ongoing lunar exploration race, alongside other nations and private entities aiming to explore and utilize the moon's resources. Segment 7, former Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro rallied thousands of supporters in São Paulo, showcasing his political influence amidst ongoing investigations that threaten his freedom. Accused of plotting a coup to overthrow his successor, President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, Bolsonaro faces severe legal challenges. Despite these allegations, Bolsonaro's public appearance and speech, devoid of attacks on Brazilian authorities or institutions, aim to demonstrate his resilience and garner support. This rally comes at a crucial time for Bolsonaro, who is barred from running for office until 2030 and is under scrutiny for multiple criminal investigations. Segment 8. The European Union has announced a groundbreaking agreement to implement a Digital Markets Act, DMA, setting new standards for digital platforms and services. This legislation, aimed at curbing the dominance of tech giants, will enforce stricter operational guidelines for companies like Google, Facebook, and Amazon. By mandating changes in how they do business in Europe, the DMA seeks to enhance competition, protect consumer rights, and foster innovation. The Act addresses issues such as data privacy, transparency, and the unfair practices that have previously allowed these companies to consolidate market power. This move by the EU represents a significant shift towards regulating the digital economy, with potential global implications as other regions may follow suit in addressing the influence of major tech corporations. Thank you for tuning into Middle Ground Media. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more unbiased news. Join us again tomorrow for your daily dose of truth and clarity.